True live. Yay! There I am. Maybe not. Oh, let's back this up. Like about a whole lot. Hey, Thrifty VG, how are you doing? I have way too many wires. Okay, that one we need. That one we don't. Oh, I'm sorry. I've had a little sinus issue, but not really a cold, more like allergies. Because, you know, changing weather and whatnot. Oops, one like. And let's pull out the chat. So I don't have to look at myself. Yay. Hey, Nathan's Tea Halloween and stuff. Sitting in lunch break, popped in for a few seconds to give you a thumbs up. I so appreciate that. You just don't know. Sorry about that. My lotion was open and it was going to drive me crazy. Okay, that'd be a short drive. We have a whole 2 folks watching. Woohoo! It is Thursday. It's in the high 60s, low 70s. In fact, I need to go look because I don't really know. Saginaw weather. Not Michigan people. Texas. Hey, Grow Where You Planted, how are you doing? If I'm not mistaken, that's Susan, right? Let's try a second. 73. It is 73 degrees. I can live with 73. You know what sad is? I created a thumbnail just for this live. Okay, thumbs up, I got it right. And I forgot to use it, so I'll have to edit it when this live's over. Do we have a grandbaby yet, Miss Susan? I'm just asking. Hey, Super Dave 44. It is 51 degrees in Rhode Island now. Ooh. Okay, now, it was 48 this morning, so I can kind of relate. It's been like cold in the mornings, warm in the afternoons, and it'll drop back down again. That's what I've decided. I am going to stop watering in the morning and water my garden in the afternoon. Because 48 degrees is way too cold for me to be playing with a water hose. I'm just saying. I'm not into freezing to death. Yes, we do. Beautiful baby girl. 7 pounds, 17 ounces. 7 pounds and 17 and a half inches long. She's perfect. Awesome. Congratulations. That is fantastic. Has all 10 fingers and all 10 toes. Is this your first grandbaby? I'm asking a lot of questions. I apologize. It happens. I want to say both my kids were 7 pounds. I think my son was 7 pounds, 7 ounces. I think my daughter was 6 pounds, 6 ounces. Got the 42 in. Ooh, yeah, it was 48 this morning here, Super Dave. Perfectly healthy, my first biological, but I have 7 total. Same here, I have 1 biological, but I have 4 total. But I love them all the same. So congratulations. Grow where you planted. That is awesome. I get notifications. I saw already. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Miss Susan. Did you see the video? Hey, Peanut Butter 542. Did you see did Amy send you the video of me opening my dehydrator? If not, it's going to be in my video. I think I'm going to actually put a clip of it in my video of me dehydrating my peppers. Awesome. Yeah, I didn't know my hair was oily because I had been working out in the yard all day, and I was just sitting on the back patio when Marco Polo'd me. Well, did you get it? Did you get it? And I'm like, no. And she goes, you might want to go look. It says it's on your front door. So, I'm like, okay. So I went around front, opened the front door, and boom, there's this big old box. I was so excited. When you say excited, I was excited. I got a dehydrator. And I dehydrated apple pepper, my sweet apple pepper, because I had one of those, 2 cayenne peppers, and a whole basket full of banana peppers. Well, okay, not quite a whole basket, because all the itty bitty peppers, I pickled those. They're cute. But I love that thing. It's awesome. It works great. I was happy. When my daughter was filming it, she goes, wow, Mom, you getting that happy over a dehydrator? I'm like, that's when you know you're an adult now. I was adulting. Yeah, I would definitely get one. Congratulations, Thrifty VG, on your grandbaby being 8 months old today. My daughter is going almost 20. She'll be 20 in February. And she's my youngest. And my son will be 29 in November. What is it, pup? It's too early to be starting that. And I'm home alone. So there ain't nobody out there for you to go visit. The kids went over one of their friends' house. Oh, I don't think so, Messy. Down, puppy. Hey, Teresa. No problem, I understand. I appreciate you tuning in, though. But, my daughter and her fiance went to one of their friends' house to have dinner. And the roommate, I think, is still at work. So it's just me in the whole house. Well, and my fluffy dog. That's not too fluffy. You're welcome. I found it dehydrated at a yard sale, so that is awesome. Have you plugged it in to see if it works? Alright, Super Dave, you have a good one. Oh my goodness. It is the man, the myth, the legend. It's the horticulture geek. What's up, Ray? Just want to say I can't stay. I'm on my door. Have a good night. You too, man. I appreciate it. And that is an awesome deal, Thrifty. $4 for a dehydrator. That is like fantastic. Oh, I love mine. I've been thinking of things. I got some herbs like some sage I need to dehydrate, and some rosemary and basil, and I just keep looking at all the things. No problem, Miss Amy. I'm just glad you're here. My bestie, I was just talking about you and the dehydrator you got me. And all the things I can dehydrate now. In fact, I think if I can get it set up before everybody goes to bed, I'm going to dehydrate those 2 bell peppers I got and start a bottle of dehydrated, make bell pepper powder. Hey Daniel, no problem. Awesome, Thrifty. Yeah, I love mine. And 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 I learned something today, and I want to share it with y'all. You know how you have empty spice bottles, and you pull the. Hey, Brett, what's MNOP? Element. Oh my goodness, really? That's a dad joke, bud. I actually liked it. That stopped me in my tracks. That's funny. That's Rachel Elemental P. I get it. I've never in a million years has anybody ever said that. Yeah, only your husband, indeed. But that is awesome. That's just like greatness right there. But no, you know how you have those little spice bottles and you use them like McCormick and all that, and yeah. I can't spell your name. There you go, Brett. I'm gonna spell it for you. Rachel. There you go. I think it's French. But anyhow, you pull the little sticker off, and it still has that sticky stuff. Well, each object you can get that stuff off differently. Like with glass, you can use alcohol, and I forget what you can use with wood. But on plastic bottles, you use cooking oil, and it works. I was like, because I tried everything to get that sticky stuff off the spice bottle. I'm just here to be a distraction. It's working, Brett. Yeah, see, I didn't know that either. But I had one of those McCormick spice bottles, and Real Lemon works the best. I didn't have a real lemon. I do have that fake, that plastic lemon bottle and lime bottle. I have those. Hey, Life Linda, how's it going? But I tried to use rubbing alcohol, Dawn, and something else, and nothing was working. So I Googled it, and the guy said you can use cooking oil. Let it set for 5 minutes. Well, I didn't let it set for 5 minutes because I'm not that patient. But I took the cooking oil and I rubbed it all over, and a lot of it came off, and I rinsed it off, and then washed it with Dawn, and it still had a little bit left. So I put some more cooking oil on it, and I just kept rubbing with it, and then I rinsed it off, and it was all clean. I was like, wow, that really worked. I use the olive oil on sticky things. Yep, it works, especially on plastic. I'm kidding, of course. I love your reaction to the open package. Yeah. I've watched it a couple of times, and I'm thinking, man, my hair looks so bad. Because I had just been out in the water in the garden or something, and I just sat down when Amy asked me if I'd gotten it yet. And I didn't even think about it, I was recording my reaction looking like rough. But it's still going in the video. Because, we keep it real here at the Gnome Stead. And that's what I've come up with. Instead of city stead or urban stead, it's the Gnome Stead. Yeah, Life of Linda, it worked. It worked really well. I mean, I was pleasantly surprised how well it did. I mean, I put it on there, rubbed it a little bit. I'm sure you can put it on there and just set it down. I love that you hugged the box. Yeah. I was happy. But I did. I hugged the box. What can I say? I'm a child at heart. Give me something to open like that, and I get excited. Megan was like, "You're getting that happy over a dehydrator?" I'm like, "Yeah, I know." I'll remember that. Yeah, but it was funny. It'll be in my video. It'll come out in a day or two. Because I finally got the peppers out of the dehydrator and smashed them up and put them in the bottle. And I got that on video. Alright, I might be little, but I'm pretty strong, Amy. I'm just saying. Because you're so little. I'm fun-sized. Gotta put the rubber band down. I'll play with my necklace instead. Because at least it won't take my fingers off. And it won't move so much on the camera. Because you know how my camera gets all blurry. Actually, today it's not looking too bad. I did a video clip earlier and it was looking blurry. I'm like, ooh. Gotta do something with that. We're all like small girls. Yeah, I've noticed that small girls get more attention. That's why I always tell Megan, don't be upset you didn't get very tall. Short girls are cute. Of course, she doesn't care because she's still shorter than me. She wants to be taller than me. Which was a running joke because everybody always thought she'd outgrow me. And be like 5'3", 5'4". Didn't happen. But I love her anyway. But, yeah. We're little people. I'm taller than my mama, so that's all that matters. She's laying down being good. Let's see how long that lasts. I got my, I picked some black-eyed peas too. Yeah, maybe Daniel. But, I got some black-eyed peas and I've been letting dry on the counter. But I'm wondering if I could stick them in the dehydrator. Need to get some celery to dehydrate. Yeah, I do. Because Megan doesn't like the chunkiness of it either. And if I dehydrate it, I can easily put it into food. But I also thought about doing that with other greens that she doesn't like green beans and green peas and spinach. Hey, Smith Family Ranch, how are you doing? Black-eyed peas are the bomb, and I would say they're easy, but I do have one that is looking a little yellow. But our rains and my watering has been kind of off, so that might be it. Yes, Lifeful, you need to get a dehydrator. Amy got me one, and I love that thing. I was going to ask you, Smith Family Ranch, if this weekend was your get-together. Oh, I do too, Linda. I love black-eyed peas, like a lot. He needs to build some raised beds first. Yeah. That way he doesn't have to battle those crazy weeds you guys have in Louisiana. I cannot believe those 3 rows are already overgrown with grass again. That's craziness. It's on his honey-do list. Tell him to make me some ribs or something too, because I'm hungry. That elderberry packet is amazing. It was easy to do. So easy, even a garden gnome could do it. I had fun making that elderberry syrup. For reals. How long did it take to get there? Of course, it shouldn't take too long. We're right next to each other. Louisiana is right by Texas. Gotta get our propane leak fixed for it. Yeah. That would be a major necessity. Alright, Daniel. Be safe. Alright, Life with Linda. Thanks for stopping by. I mailed it Tuesday. And they got there today. Wow, that is quick. That's like a whole whopping 2 days. What's an 8-hour drive, Daniel? To racetrack? Where you be at? I could have swore you were here in Saginaw with the rest. Well, I say the rest of us, but Louisiana to here is not an 8 hour, it's a 6 hour. Well, 8 if you get locked out of your truck and then hit construction and all that. Yeah, it's 6 hours. Actually, it's 5 to the border. 2 days is how long it took. That's not bad at all. I'm still getting notifications. There you go. It disappeared. I wish there was a way to turn off notifications while I'm doing my live. I mean, it silences it, but it doesn't turn it off. I still see it. But yeah, Daniel, it's only 5 hours to the Louisiana border, 6 hours to Lake Charles. Oh, you only lock yourself out of your truck and your dog. Yeah, she didn't seem to be stressed out too much. Well, I say that, but she was shaking when I first shut the door and left her in the truck. But I got back in there. I fit my arm through. That hurt, though. That's what I get for not paying attention. Oh, yeah, I haven't been to New Orleans in a while. Man, like 10 years. It's been a while since I've been to New Orleans. That's because you were halfway in. It was just my arm, not my whole body, Amy. Yeah, Daniel, New Orleans is nice. I like it. I like Lake Charles, too. That's only because Amy and Brett are there. And Abby. It's been a while since you've been here. You need to come back. It's been, what? A month? Maybe? 3 weeks to a month? Something like that. But I agree. I need to come back. It was fun. And that way I can pet the goats. Feed the chickens. Say hi to the rabbits. Dodge the bees. Wave at the duck. Pet the dogs. And stare at the cat. Did I get everybody? If I did, it'd be the first. So take it you're not going to... No, I wish I could. But my gas funds has dried up. Our finances have changed. If you private message me, I'll tell you. But I'm not going to put it on YouTube. Did I get them all? Wow, that's the first time ever. Because I usually forget one. I usually forget. You know what I'm trying to say. I usually forget one. Yeah, I was definitely going to try to get there, Smith family. I just, something happened and funds are short. Well, you know, it's not every day I get them all, Amy. Actually, I never get them all. This is the first time I ever got them all. But I really had to stop and think and concentrate. Hey, bub. It's something, Smith family, it's something that was major that I couldn't predict. But if you private message me, I'll let you know. Like on Facebook or something. Or do you have my number? You can Marco Polo me if you do. Or text me. I'll let you know. Or email me. Something. But that's why I didn't bother to get the tickets. Because I just didn't know what was going to go. How everything was going to play out. Alright, message me and I'll give you my number too. So, bub, what you doing? How you doing? Thanks for coming by. That sounded creepy, didn't it? But you're using your phone at the moment. Yeah. Well, you could Marco Polo me anyway, but I wouldn't get it until after my live. What is a dog? What is a dog? She's mad I ain't petting her. Is that what it is? You mad I ain't petting you? See, that's why I need 2 phones, so I can Marco Polo and be on my live at the same time. I think they call that multitasking. That'd be funny. Yep, that sounds creepy. I'm watching my colleagues tired over here over and over. Will you stop, puppy? That sounds like fun, bub. Oh, shit. Ah, this dog is heavy. You need a brain massage. Is that what it is? You need a brain massage? Is that what it is? You're just not happy unless I'm paying attention to you. Oh, yeah, I love you too. But we need to get down. Because you heavy. That and you like to pop me in my face all the time. Nothing like getting smacked by a dog. Yeah, Xena's being spoiled today. I don't think she was happy because I made her come in so I could do the live. That's why I was a few minutes late. I was like, uh-oh, it's time. Come on, doggy. That tail, yes. Oh, my goodness. She was getting me earlier today, and Megan goes, well, move. I said, I can't, because wherever I go, she follows me. And if I stand still long enough, she hits me. I love using red chili peppers for Halloween. Okay, Daniel, what do you use them for? Just out of curiosity. Yeah, but the dog is bigger than me, pretty much. Well, not in weight, just in size. She's not the biggest, though. I mean, she could be a Great Dane. That would be funny. Or a Saint Bernard. Then I could put a saddle on her. But, yesterday I was laying down. She tried to lay across my throat. Everything is bigger than the gnome. That sounds like a great t-shirt. Because the gnome knows. That'd be another t-shirt. I really need to get on that. That'd be some good ones. Everything's bigger than the gnome, except on the gnome's dead. I would wear one. Oh, yeah, that would be funny. I've been thinking about trying to come up with like a little silhouette of a female gnome with like a pitchfork and a shovel or something, and using it as a logo. Right? When I was sitting there dehydrating them peppers talking to Amy, I came up with Gnomestead. Man, that cracked me up. I think I laughed so hard. But I wouldn't look like a gnome. Oh, Amy, we need to get you a gnome costume. That'd be funny as heck, you riding a Saint Bernard. Oh, Smudge. Come here, Smudge. That's what Sherry meant by don't even think about getting the saddle. And yeah, he's big enough. If he really wanted to, he could take me for a ride. No joke. That was a big puppy. I like the Gnomestead. No, I think it's spelled with a G. Gnomestead. Gnomestead. Salsa for Halloween parties. Ah, that explains it. Yeah, Daniel. I use all kinds of peppers in my salsa. Oh, but Amy, I think they do. Because I do believe I saw one on Google. Google it. Gnome costumes for tall people. Or no. Gnome costumes for adults. No problem, Smith family. I had to learn how to spell it when I first started looking up the garden gnomes, because I spelled it the same way and it wasn't popping up right. And then I learned it's with a G. The Gnomestead. Know what I'm saying? Gnome, what I'm saying? That'd be another good t-shirt. Here, let me let you out, because you're going to drive me insane. There you go. Oh, hang on just a second. My daughter's not home, and I don't want to leave her bedroom door open, and then the dog get in there and chew up something, and then I get in trouble. Because I let her in there. Ain't that right, Miss Zena? Oh, now she's sitting right by me. Go figure. The fishes are good. Multiplying. I think I have 3 different new schools of mollies. Different ages, you know. I got a bunch of, if you look, it looks like little specks, because they're so small. And then I have my beta, which this morning he was playing peekaboo. I couldn't find him. I was starting to freak out, and I finally found him. My goodness, I'm like, what did he do? Jump out? Well, mine's spicy, but it ain't super spicy. What'd you do? Hit the door? I might have to put a shoe or something in front of it. Alright, Smith Family Ranch, thanks for stopping by. I sure do appreciate it. And you have a good one. And sorry I don't get to see you this weekend. I was really hoping to get to go. But things happen. Ain't that right, puppy? Xena. But yeah. I checked my garden and I actually have a tomato that's about that big around, maybe. Really? That's my leg. I have a couple baby tomatoes, but I have one decent sized tomato. Calm down, Xena. There's nothing up here for you. There's no food. Sorry. Get down. Down. What do you have on your nose? That dog's silly. She's a good dog, but she's silly. She likes to get into trash and stuff. She's still kind of a pup. I dyed my hair, can you tell? It's blonde again. I'm so happy. Instead of them dark roots and grays. But anyhow, I have a tomato. I have one plant full of peppers. I know that was about random. And I have bell peppers and banana peppers. I have little baby corn on the cobs, that red corn. I'm not sure how well it's going to turn out. Hopefully it gets a little bigger before we get our first frost, but as cold as it's been in the mornings, I'm beginning to worry. A bubbly blonde, yeah. Most definitely. Asked Megan, said, will you please dye my hair today? She was, yeah. I said, just get the back, I'll get the sides and the top. They call me Spicy Mexican because I love spicy food. They call me short because I'm short. I don't like spicy food. Not really. The only thing I like spicy is my ramen noodles. I like that spicy for some reason. But, so Miss Amy, you and Brett having y'all's giveaway tonight. Any answers you can slip me? Oh, cause you know I'm gonna get all of it wrong. I'll get everything backward. But it's all good. Yep. And my, oh, what is it? My rosemary, I was telling you about, Amy, it got bigger. Yes, we're doing a giveaway, no answers. Aw, shucks, come on. I won't tell nobody. That's some funny stuff. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I got one video done, Amy, and almost got the other one done. We just did a big tray of chopped up tomatoes. This is if this tomato grows and I actually get it, it'll be really my first real big tomato. I mean, I've had some cherry tomatoes that did well, that I made salsa out of, and it was a beefsteak, but it wasn't very big. If this one actually grows, it'll be my first really big one. I just don't know if it's going to get very big, but it looks like it. Yeah, I'm working on it. I'll probably finish it up in here. What does my shirt say? It says, the last thing I want to do is to hurt you, but it's still on the list. It's an old shirt. I got it at, I think it was Walmart, like, I don't know, 15 years ago. Something like that. Oh, maybe not quite that long. 11 years ago. Because I think I got it in 06. Yeah, yep. The last thing I want to do is hurt you, but it's still on the list. I came home with that, and everybody's just looking at me like, okay. Alright. Getting started on the homestead. What you cooking? I'm hungry. No. See you later, bud. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. Because, you know, I love food. Probably making some ramen later. Or a hot dog. Probably a hot dog. Because I did have ramen yesterday. But who says you can't have it 2 days in a row? Or maybe I'll go get a taco. I had a burger for supper. I don't really want a burger. That's the one I have, is the chicken flavored ramen. But I usually put that, I'll put Italian seasonings in it, minced onion, garlic, and then I take that Valentina's hot sauce and put a few splashes in there, make it hot. I don't know why I just do. I told Megan the other day, I'm going to have to quit telling people I don't like spicy things, because everything I've been eating here lately is spicy. So apparently I do like spicy stuff. I'm in denial. But I love that Valentine or Valentina's hot sauce that you get at the dollar store. That stuff is good. Let's see, I wouldn't mind the homemade pizza, but I really wouldn't want the peppers on it. The only thing I want on my pizza is pepperoni and mushroom. I'm staying at my friend's house. I couldn't find the hot sauce. Then my friend tells me her husband says she ran out. I've got about that much left. Tell Megan we're fixing to go get some more soon. Because it don't last long. Especially if I'm making chili or ramen or tacos or burritos or enchiladas. Can you tell I'm getting hungry? Because I'm thinking about food. Tabasco. Ew. Mm-mm. I bought some thinking it maybe. Mm-mm. I didn't care for it. I'm sorry. I rather have the Valentinas or Valentine's or whatever it's called. That is the only hot sauce I like is I think it's called Valentine's from Dollar General. Well, I've seen it at Walmart too. Or just put a pinch of cayenne powder in there. I still have some of that from 2 years ago. I'm talking about cleaning out your sinuses. Dehydrate some cayenne peppers. Grind them up. Woo! That'll break your sinuses in a heartbeat. You'll be able to breathe. Well, as soon as your eyes stop watering. I did that 2 years ago. And did it in the house. I learned quickly. Ooh, should have did this outside. I still need to make a solar dehydrator. Because I want to use the solar dehydrator for like garlic and onions. Things that are stinky. And then use the one you gave me in the house for all my herbs and vegetables. Well, Thrifty VG, I did the banana peppers and the sweet apple pepper. And I only had 2 cayenne peppers, and so it wasn't so bad. But my daughter did say the house smelled like a Mexican restaurant because it was kind of, it was a very strong pepper smell, but it had just a little bit of spice to it. I need to dehydrate more cayennes. I have a huge bowl of them off the plant. Yeah, but I do that outside. I'm just saying. Well, you know, then again, y'all been having allergy problems. That should clear that right up. I know it did mine. And today when I was crushing up them the banana peppers with the 2 cayenne peppers, it still had a little, it tingled my nose. Well, it was only 2 hot peppers, it was only 2 cayenne peppers. So I went ahead and did it in the house. And you could smell the spice a little bit, but it wasn't too bad. But 2 years ago, I didn't have the dehydrator. I used the oven, which you can't, you know, I didn't have a solar dehydrator, so I couldn't do that outside. But then I had this bright idea of, well, first I was busting it up, you know, the old-fashioned way, and then I said, no, I'll just stick it in the blender. Yeah, my eyes started to water, my nose started to run. It was like I maced myself. And come to find out, that's pretty much how they make mace. I was like, oh, wow. Yeah, you want to take that outside. Unless you're just, you know, really wanting your eyes to water and your nose to run. My eyes were watering so bad I could barely see what I was doing. So I finally grabbed the blender and put everything in the blender and hit it a few times. And as soon as I put it into the container, and yeah, ooh, it was bad. That's why I wasn't even going to grow cayenne peppers this year. Yeah, I need a Ninja blender. That's one of the things on my list. I got a brand new bottle of hot sauce. I need a brand new bottle of hot sauce. Yeah, Thrifty, it was an ouch. I didn't even want to grow cayenne peppers this year. And I wouldn't have if I didn't have that one volunteer plant. And now that one volunteer plant probably has about 7 peppers on that thing. 2 of them I had to take off. I took 2 off, and there's probably still like 7 or 8 more that are still green. They haven't turned red yet. And I'm thinking, oh. But I have a handful. I say handful. I have 1 plant almost full of banana peppers. And maybe I can do it like last time and just do a few cayenne peppers with a bunch of banana peppers to kind of, you know, mellow it out. Hopefully. If not, I'll do it outside. Do it under the patio. But, oh, man, the other day when I was, uh, yesterday, I was cutting those cayenne peppers. Or it was the other day. Anyhow, I cut the pepper, and I wasn't wearing gloves because I was figuring, it's just 2 cayenne peppers. I'm not going to put on gloves for that. And I was cutting them, and then I moved on and was cutting up banana peppers, and then I did like that, and it lit that eye up. I was like, ooh, yeah, no. I powdered my banana peppers too. It's yummy. I didn't necessarily powder it. What I did is I stuck it in a Ziploc bag, and I started breaking it down, and I ended up grabbing a spoon and smashing it. That way I had these little bitty flakes. I mean, some of it turned kind of powdery, but for the most part it's just flakes. Kind of like a pepper flake, you know, like you buy at the store. And it's a greenish, yellowish, reddish, orangish powder. It's pretty. And it smells wonderful. The banana pepper with the cayenne and the sweet apple pepper. Yeah, it's an unusual kind of flavor going on there, but I like it. It smells really good. I can't wait to make some chili or something and put in there. Or, man, what's your enchiladas or something? I think it would be good in a lot of dishes, tacos. I liked it a lot, though. I'm definitely going to dehydrate more banana peppers. I mean, that was pretty cool. And I had 3 plants this year, so I've gotten a ton of banana peppers. You can only pickle so many of them. Roll a veggie can over the bag to crush it easier. Roll a can, you mean veggie can? I'm lost. Or a rolling pin. I do have a rolling pin. But it was fun doing it with a spoon. I had a spoon over my thumb. But a rolling pin would have done the job too. Wish I would have thought of that. And a can of veggies, rolling it like that. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, could have done that too. Wasn't that smart? I just used for the most part, I just crushed it in my hands. And then I used a spoon after a while because there was a couple little bits that were really, 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 really hard. Hey, she's gone country farms. I'm sorry I'm late. You ain't late. Don't worry. It's all good. Oh, anger management. Yes, Amy. Most definitely. It's very therapeutic. Yep. I had fun doing it but you know how much fun I had when I was popping those elderberry in the pan too, like snapping pops with that spoon. Snap, snap, snap. It's like, oh, this is just too cool. Anger management. I'm just in time. Indeed. Oh, that was funny. That's good. I was talking about crushing up my dehydrated peppers. Because thanks to Amy got me a dehydrator. So, one of the first things I dehydrated was about 1.5 trays of banana peppers. And then 2 cayenne peppers and 1 sweet apple pepper. I earned it. I love that thing, though. Of course, you know that you saw the video of me hugging it. But I stuck the dehydrated peppers in a Ziploc bag and crushed them up really good and made red pepper flakes. No, kind of red pepper. Yeah, I love the way it smelled, and I'm sure it's going to taste just as good because it was more banana peppers than cayenne and sweet apple pepper. She was doing a whining or something. But it looks pretty. And I wish I would have brought the container in here with me tonight so I could show you. It's pretty. I found a used coffee grinder at a yard sale. I use that to grind them up. That's what I want too. But I was thinking I didn't want it to turn into powder. I'm going to do a batch just for powder. That way I have like a pepper powdered or whatever. Be good for gravies and stuff like that. But I wanted these here. I wanted just to keep like flakes, and that way you could better see them and, like, whatever you're cooking. Ooh, baked potato. That sounds good. Sprinkle those pepper flakes on a baked potato with cheese, bacon bits, green onion. Sounds good. Yeah, I haven't eaten since, I think breakfast. Yes, Amy, I am hungry. And Megan and Cole went out or went over to their friend's house to have dinner. So after I finish my live, it's fend for myself. And for the life of me, I can't think of what I want. I wouldn't mind having a baked potato, but I'd have to go get some bacon bits and green onions because I don't have those. And you just can't have a baked potato without green onions. Yeah, I'm on my own. I'm unsupervised. Does that scare you? It should. Yep, I'm all by myself. Well, I say that. Leon's home, so. That potato sounds great. Oh, it is. In fact, you can take a baked potato and you can mix your butter, bacon bits, green onion, sprinkle a little garlic powder. Especially if you mix up take like the potato out of the skin. I think my mom used to call it a twice baked potato. She'd bake a potato and then take all the potato out of the skins and stick it in a bowl. Mix butter, bacon bits, onions, garlic, onion, like minced onion, or onion powder. And something else. I guess whatever you really like. Put it back in the potato, sprinkle it with cheese, and stick it in the oven just so the cheese melts. And then take it out and put some sour cream on top of that, and it's golden. I know I should be growing my own greens. And I was going to do that. I had bought some at the store. I used one bunch for whatever dish I was cooking that night. And the other bunch I was going to, regrow. And then I went to Louisiana. I forgot about it. Hey, Frugal Farmer Channel. How you doing? Yeah, Taco Casa has some pretty good food. And I knew your mom worked there, Daniel. What are you wanting? Huh? What are you wanting? The door's open. You're not stuck in here, so I don't want to hear it, puppy. She's giving me those sad puppy eyes. I don't know why she doesn't just go out the door. It's open. It's not like I'm keeping you hostage. She's just looking at me like, yeah, you are. I promise I'm not. Hey, Lou. How are you doing? She wants the food you're talking about. Yeah, I want the food I'm talking about. She probably does, though. She loves getting whatever I'm eating. I have to be careful, make sure there's not onions in it. But usually she gets a bite of whatever it is. She's usually pretty good about not begging. She'll just sit at my feet until I give her a bite. Sometimes she'll even lay down, but it just depends. I gotta think about what I want to make for dinner. How you doing, Lou? I haven't seen you in a while. Are you good? Man, I keep thinking about food. Me and Megan were talking about it the other day, and I had a steak with a potato and a salad. Sounds great. But that's one of those big ticket items that's going to have to wait a while. Amy, do you do something with elderberries? Yep. Lou, she makes elderberry syrup. And she sells kits for elderberry syrup. Wow. Albuquerque, New Mexico? I I've been there. It's been a long time, but I've been there. I fry all my peppers and deep fry to keep them spicy. Yeah, if you keep the skin and the seeds inside, it'll stay spicy. That's what makes the pepper hot. Wow, that was one heck of a drive. I like it out there, though. It's pretty scenery. I was talking to Amy about that. I think it was this morning, because I've made the drive from it was to Missouri to or Tennessee to California, and it's pretty because I went through I was by myself. I went through Arizona, New Mexico, Nevada, and then I took the southern route. You remember me? You remember me from another channel? Probably the Broussards. Or are you talking to Lou? It's very beautiful out there. I love the way that desert area looks. You know, like kind of reminds you of Wile E. Coyote cartoons. Amy and the Elderberry, yeah. Yeah, Broussard Homestead. With Brett, Amy, and Abby. Right, exactly. That's what when I'm driving through there, that's what I think about is Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner. It's beautiful, though. It is very beautiful, especially at night, because there's not a whole lot of light pollution. Coast and Container Gardening. Did I say that right? Coast 10 Container Gardening. Awesome. I'm so glad you're here. First time catching one of the live streams. Indeed. We start at 6 and I usually go to about 7:40-ish, 7:50. Usually give everybody enough time to make it to Amy Broussard's live. Well, Broussard Homestead live. Sometimes I end it a little early if I really have to use the bathroom or if I'm starving to death. Sometimes that happens. Like, sorry folks, I'm fading away. Where's everyone from North Carolina here? I am from Texas. You said it right, you're Texas. You said it right. Are you in Texas? If so, what part? I am 5 miles north of Fort Worth in Saginaw, Texas. Central, I guess. She's Gone Country Farms is from Illinois. That's where my mama was born. My mama was born in Rockford, Illinois. I do believe. Actually, I know it for a fact. My mom was born in Illinois. My dad was born in Oregon. And we're from Louisiana. Yep. Mississippi here. I am from DeSoto. A couple of other friends of mine are in Saginaw. Cool. I am definitely in the Saginaw area. Not too many people know that, though. Oh, check it, you, Brett. Look at there. I appreciate that. Brett has put up my email. Oh, it's Amy. I should have known. Amy went from mobile to PC. She's trying to fool me. That's what it was. Making me think it was Brett. I should have known better, though. Brett ain't gonna post my email. I'm on both. She's multitasking. Technically, I'm on both. So I'm multitasking too. Got my phone doing my camera work. And then I got my computer doing my... I can read the chat better on this thing. Yes, Frugal Farmer, Amy does grow elderberry. And a lot of it. In fact, I think she told me once that she dreams of picking the elderberries because she picks them so much. Ghost and container growing or gardening. Yes, I'm actually am doing a full garden this year, kind of, sorta. The bed that I had my tomatoes in that died early in July because I had 2 beds. I pulled those out and I planted black-eyed peas in it. And I had another bed that I planted corn, red corn, because red corn is supposed to be a quicker growing crop. And I planted 4 zucchini plants just to see if I could get any zucchini before the first frost. And I have 3 tomato plants that I planted in July. One's a beefsteak that I actually bought from Walmart. And the other 2 are, I think one's just a regular tomato plant, and then the other one's a black cherry tomato plant that I planted in July. And I've actually gotten 1 tomato off each plant. And I have a couple of beefsteak tomatoes on that one that I bought from Walmart. I've got a couple of tomatoes on it right now. Hopefully they'll get bigger before it frosts. I haven't lost my fall garden yet, Frugal, but I'm worried. Because like this morning was 48 degrees. And I still have my peppers, my cucamelons, and I guess you could say the tomatoes because I started them in July. I still have those. But the zucchini, the corn, and the black-eyed peas are something I've started for fall. And as soon as I pull the corn out, I'm going to plant cabbage, lettuce, and beets in that same box. And I'm going to build I've got what do you call those, louver closet doors? I've got 2 sets of them, or I got 4 single doors. And I've got a set of windows, like 5 windows. I'm going to try to make a cold frame so I can grow the lettuce, cabbage, and beets through the winter. Our peppers are still making really well. Yeah. Amy is growing elderberry easy to grow. That I can't answer because mine's still in a 5-gallon bucket. Cabbage and collards and stuff like that usually don't do well in the heat in Texas. So I've heard that, doing them as a fall garden is, maybe an option. So I'm going to try. But I definitely want something to cover them because I think our first frost is like, I think they said November 7th or November 14th. Well, that's just a few weeks away. So I want to get that cold frame built. Got to keep them moist but not too wet. Yeah. I didn't do too good on that last week. Yeah, I'm going to be doing them this year as a fall crop, the cabbage. I don't know about collards, but I'm going to do cabbage, lettuce, and definitely beets. Maybe carrots. I've only got a 6-foot by 3-foot section. I don't know how much I can get in there, but if they're all small, I should, because that's 18 square feet. I'm going to be getting a whole lot. But I'd like to get that cold frame built. But those doors that are louver, I've got a set of 2. Each set's got 2 doors, and then I have 2 big windows and 3 kind of. They're not big, but they're not small. And I'm hoping that I can make a frame to kind of put them right over that garden bed. I'm trying carrots and cabbages here. Hopefully I'll get a successful crop. Right, I hope you do too. Turnips right now. I want to do mustard greens, but gotta get the grass out of the rows first. No joke, Amy. I know, Daniel. We know each other from racetrack. I'm not a sponsor, but I am a customer. Correction, they don't sponsor me, but I am a customer. And so is Daniel. I love racetrack. It's my favorite convenience store for soda and junk food. Not so much gas, though. I usually go Fuel City for my gas. It's just because it's cheaper. I'm an expert at growing grass. I don't know. I think Amy might have you beat on that one. I've never seen somebody's garden grow so much grass so quickly as I have Amy's. I mean, she literally had it dirt, and then like 3 days later, it was grass. It's not the illegal grass. I didn't even take it that way until you said that. That's funny. I'm sorry. That cracked me up. Not the illegal grass, because there's plenty of that. Yeah, it's still illegal in Texas. I think medical is okay, but not just random. That's funny. That cracked me up. Frugal farmer gets 2 points. That cracked me up twice. What is it, dog? Oh, welcome to Louisiana. Our weeds are out of control. No joke. I have never seen grass grow that fast after weed eating it, tilling it, weed eating it, tilling it. Like, it's like somebody had laid down 15 tons of Miracle Grow before they planted your grass. Growth consultant in high school. That's why I want raised beds. I would too, Amy. I mean, it is crazy. I've never been able to get grass to grow like yours. And there's some areas I wish it would grow. Of course, you know, this is Texas. Sometimes we don't get the rain you do, so it dies. I love my raised beds. I've got 5 of them. I have 2 small ones that are 3 by 6 that are 18 square feet apiece. I've got 2 that are 5 by 10, which is 50 square feet apiece. And then I have my U-shaped one, which is 72 square feet. It's like 10 foot by 8 foot, 4 foot, 4 foot, 2 foot, 4 foot, 4 foot, 8 foot. It's 72 square feet. Alright, she's gone country. You have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. I'm not going to be on too much longer, but I'm going to be on for a little while. I don't have my backup team to go get me something to drink or eat, but not tonight, so. But, yeah, I've got 5 raised beds, and then I have the spiral, and the spiral garden is about 25 square feet. I'm dreading moving that thing, but I'm going to move it. Oh, carrots, radishes, and a lot of hot peppers. I jar and sell. That's awesome, frugal farmer. I wish I could sell mine. Actually, I wish my tomatoes, onions, and peppers would all grow at the same consistency so I could make salsa. What is she staring at? I haven't tried radishes, so I don't know if they'll do it well here or not. Yeah, she did go out the door. Nope, and then she came right back in. And her tail at the door. What you doing, Scooby-Doo? I haven't tried radishes. I tried beets last year, but they were kind of But I want to try them again this year for the fall. And I'll hold carrots, man. And I gotta get my garlic in the ground. Yeah, I gotta do that before the end of this week. Maybe I'll get that done tomorrow. I really need to plant my garlic before it's too late. I have to do it on the other side. I did get the ground cherries up. I just gotta clean it up a little bit and lay down some rabbit manure. Beets don't do well here either, but turnips grow like weeds. I don't have any turnip seeds, or I'd grow some. Plant the garlic on the half moon. Do you happen to know when that is? I have no idea. I guess I could Google it. When is the half moon this month? It's going to take me to like a chart or something. October 22nd, third quarter. October 14th was a full moon. So, yep. October 22nd. Well, see, I like that because that gives me more time to get them planted. I'm just saying. Yeah, because I can't find... The only place to even sell seeds right now, I think... I don't remember seeing any more at Home Depot. Maybe Outwoods. But Walmart and Dollar General, all their seeds are gone. And I haven't seen any turnip seeds, and I don't have any turnip seeds in my collection. I have everything else, radish, beets, carrots, but I don't have a turnip. I've never even had a turnip. I only have good root crops in my raised beds, but my soil is good. Do you use worm towers in your raised beds? No, but I've been thinking about doing that. But I haven't raised any lately, but I used to have a 5-gallon bucket where I kept worms in, and I harvested their castings about every 30 days or so. But I've really been thinking about getting, was it like a 4-inch PVC pipe, and burying it into the garden bed directly, drill holes in it big enough for the worms to go through, and then you put your compost or your table scraps or whatever, and then take an end cap and put on top to keep other critters from climbing in. I thought about doing that. But I've got 5 beds, and that U-shaped bed would need at least 3. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'd need at least 7 of them. Do you use like the frugal? Do you use like 3-inch or 4-inch pipe? Yeah, I mean, it's called worm towers. They're really easy to make. 4-inch. Because I'm not sure what the price difference would be. I can't see it being that much more expensive for the 4-inch. But you get you a 4-inch pipe, and say your garden bed is, like mine's 10 inches. You'd want to have your pipe maybe 12 to 13 inches. And the 10 inches that's going to be underneath the soil, you drill holes, but the holes have to be big enough for your worms to get through. And you bury it somewhere in your garden bed, preferably somewhere you can get a hold of it. And then you put your table scraps and stuff, and then you have that, get you an end cap that goes on the end of PVC pipes, and don't glue it, just set it on top of there to keep, raccoons and all of that out. I get leftover pipe from a plumber, or you may find it on Craigslist. That's true. But I don't think it's too awfully expensive. I mean, mine might be because I have 5 beds, and I'd need at least 3 in the U-shaped bed. I'd like to have 2 Well, at least one in the rest of the beds. And, but I seriously thought about, like, going to Walmart and, because I actually use it's like a garden fabric that lines my, garden bed before I put my soil in, because our soil is so rocky. I know a lot of people say don't do that because the worms can't get in, but oh, they can get in. You don't think worms can get in? Put them in a bucket or a tote and see how quickly they escape when they ain't happy. They can climb. But you could go to Walmart and you can get in where they have bait and get you some red wigglers for like $3.50, and then go to your garden bed and empty it into the garden bed. Yeah, true frugal. Same here. I'm very frugal, but sometimes I just but I don't know if I'll be able to find it. I might be able to find some on Craigslist or maybe that Facebook market. But I am very, very cheap because I'm very, very poor. They go hand in hand. When you don't have money, you have to learn how to spend it wisely. Hence the name, Garden Cheap. That's why I use coffee grounds, used eggshells. Banana peels are great for potassium in the garden. I like being frugal. I do too. It's handy. I guess is what you can say. I made a gutter rain catchment for $25 to water my hogs. That's awesome. I need to come up with something to water my garden because I'm tired of dragging the 100-foot water hose from one side of the yard to the other. I really want a drip irrigation system. Now I do have terracotta pots buried in my bigger bed, my U-shaped bed. And you can bury a terracotta pot up to the rim and fill it full of water and put a plate or something on top of it, and it will slowly seep water out to your bed. And if you have a plant nearby, the roots will attach and drain the water it needs, so you don't really have to worry about overwatering. Or, if you're like me and forget, slip a day, they're less apt to die. I love them, but I can get them for $1 a piece, but I have to go about 2 or 3 towns over, and sometimes, gas. Sometimes when I'm over on that side of town, I forget to get them. But I think it's called a 99-cent store. They have terracotta pots for $1. Oh, 99 cents. Okay. But you can bury those. What I do is I usually get the terracotta pot, and they'll have a hole in it, so I'll put a piece of cork and a piece of clay and seal it up, bury it to the top of the pot, and then just take one of them small dinner plates. Well, they're not really dinner plates, but the little serving plates you get with your dishes, and I put that on top with a rock. My U-shaped bed has 3 of them. I want to get more for the other beds, but I just built those this year, so it'd be a while before I start making them, doing things like that. I use a 2-liter bottles to water with holes in cotton to slow down. See, I couldn't figure out how to slow down the flow, but cotton is a great way. That's a great idea. Because I can get bottles. In fact, I've got like 6 of them in my closet. At least. Because when I was at the Brewstar and Homestead and I was drinking my soda, I saved my 2-liter bottles. So I've got like 6 of those. But I know when you poke holes in them, they tend to drain fast. But putting cotton in it, that's smart. It may also even filter out that chlorine if you're using tap water. But that is smart. That's real smart. Thanks, Frugal Farmer. Thanks for the info. Because I can probably do that. I wonder if you could use what that, the stuff you buy to stuff your pillows or blankets and quilts. Where do you get your cotton from? If you don't mind me asking. Yeah. I have a 5-gallon bucket that I leave outside. And I'll let it set for 24 hours and I keep it filled up. And I do that from my pond because I do have minnows in there. I'm definitely going to try it. As soon as I get my hands on some cotton. Filled next to my house. That's smart. That's actually brilliant. That's like real natural cotton. So you don't have to worry about it contaminating anything. Is there a place, can you buy just regular 100% cotton? I'll send some to you. Yes. Email me or something and I will email you back with my address. And because that would be awesome. You can probably grow cotton in your area. I don't know if I can or not. Sweet. Thanks, Frugal. I appreciate it. Because I don't even know where to get cotton. Except for that, maybe that fake polyester stuff or whatever the stuff is at Walmart that you buy for your pillow stuffing and quilt stuffing. Y'all know what I'm talking about? But I'm not sure what that stuff's made out of because I don't think it's 100% cotton. But that's brilliant. That's not cotton. Well, I don't know. I don't sew. I thought maybe it might be cotton or, what is it? Nylon or polyester, something. I don't know. You know, I don't know what that stuff is. I figured it might be cotton, might not. It's polyester. It's usually polyester. I was gonna say polyester, but every time I went to use that word, it made me think of those polyester pants that fiber feel. Yeah, that's another one, fiber feel, and I'm sure that wouldn't be healthy using it in your water for your garden. At least I wouldn't think it would be. I had a polyester leisure. See, that's when I kept saying polyester. That's what I kept thinking was the leisure suit, like back in the 70s. I think it was 60s and 70s. Polyester was big, or was that 80s? I can't remember. I was born in the 70s, so I kind of remember. You know, I know bell bottoms was the 60s and late 90s. Big collars, yes. Indeed, big collars. Yep, and they always had those yellowish, orangish patterns and greens and just those what do you go, pastel color type suits. But I knew what they put in the pillows was fake. It's just polyester just didn't sound right. But that fiberglass, whatever, that fake stuff So having some real cotton to stick in my 2 liters would be great. Sounds like it'd be healthier. But I can't pronounce that, so I'll just say hi. Hack, hack. Yeah, I'm done. Hackra. But hi, how you doing? I'm glad you're here. First time here. How you doing? Hey, friend, Faithful Fields Homestead. Hello. No way to look cool in one of those suits. No way. I mean, no joke. I mean, I remember some of our teachers would wear them. My name is Nastya. I'm probably saying that all kinds of wrong. I apologize. How are you? How is everyone doing that just came in? No problem, Thrifty. Sweet. That is so cool. Where are you from? If you don't mind me asking. Wow. I can't even pronounce that either. Chakota? Chakota? You have to forgive me. I don't pronounce things well in English, let alone another language. My southern twang tends to get me. I'm a little English. No worries. Puppy sleeping. She's being good. I'm so happy. Better be quiet though. Rachel is just little. Yes, yes, I am. I'm Skoshimo. A little bit. From the other side of the pond. I'm lost. I can kind of see the gnome house in my background. I just now noticed that. City Pivek. I don't know. I try. I'm sorry if I slaughtered it. Didn't mean to. I'm only 6'7". I'm only 5 1/4. Okay, I'm 5'1". I have my shoes on today. I could be 5'1 1/2 if I'm wearing my boots. Almost 5'2". See, like times right now, I really need a tag team partner. I really need to go to the bathroom. And I went before the live too. And I know Amy's fixing to make fun of me. You always have to go to the bathroom. It's because I'm little. I have a little bladder. I've got some gnomes squatting at my place. I've got 2 outside and then a few baby ones up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 on my dresser and 2 in my garden. It is the northmost city in Russia. Cool. Near Siberia? I bet you it's cold there. What you bet? Oh, yeah, -30? And we thought our temperatures were cold. Ours probably feel like a heat wave. Because it is a whopping 66. It is 66 here. Yeah, I mean, no joke. That's definitely way too cold for me, too. -30? Mm-mm. You ain't going outside for nothing. Gnomes built a house in the tree at my place at the video. That's cool. I've got a little gnome house, 2 little garden beds, a bridge, a clothesline that looks like it's falling down because I need to redo it. Then there's that one little house that came with it. I just kind of stuck it up there. A picnic table. And a beehive. And the little sign or two. I want to eventually make one outside that's waterproof. But I've got 2 garden gnomes outside that stand guard at my bamboo entrance thing. Arbor. Bamboo arbor. I want to build I actually like to build like a barn, a silo, a house, and some other stuff to go with it. Yeah, see, that's what I want to do, Frugal. I want to build an outdoor gnome house, but with a barn and maybe like a silo or something, you know, how they hold the grain, and I don't know, maybe a few other things, like a little village maybe, and then get some like chickens and cows and goats and stuff, and set up like a little pasture. It's gonna be cool. Oh, a windmill. Gotta have a windmill. I think that would be cool. But I'd like to see that outhouse for your gnomes. That'd be cool. I thought about that too. And maybe like a slaughterhouse or you know, stuff kind of like homestead related. I think it'd be cool. Smokehouse. Have the whole 9, you know, the little farm animals, and have the gnomes, and oh yeah, I've been thinking about all of that. And I've even looked on how to make this one lady, she uses masking tape and aluminum foil and cardboard boxes, and then she uses paper mache, but she keeps hers in the house. Well, I was thinking, instead of using like the glue in the water for the paper mache, I could use like mortar and make paper mache with mortar. That way when it dries, it's waterproof. Life is quiet in the winter. Work, fish, and in the summer more activity. Sometimes bears come to town. By the way, the world's first floating nuclear power plant was launched. Our city is washed by the East Siberian Sea. Oh wow. Learn something new every day. And I'm sure in -30, there's not a whole lot you can do outside, or would want to do outside. I know my bones hurt just thinking about -30. In the summer, how warm does it get? Just out of curiosity. Do you fish for a living? Right? Do you fish for a living? That'd be frigid on them boats. You know it would have to be. I couldn't do it. I'm too little. I freeze. Had something in my pocket digging my leg. I ate steak and corn and potatoes. That's what I'd like to have. I fish for fun. But not in the cold. Oh, come on, Amy. You don't want to sit in -30-degree weather and fish for whatever swims at 30-degree weather? Or -30? I don't think our bass and catfish could even handle that. That'd be more like sea-type creature that you'd have to fish for. Maybe like tuna or something. Heck no. Oh, come on. I'm sure, you got a jacket. It'll keep you warm. I used to be a fishing guide and drove the boat for rich drunk people. I would say that'd be kind of fun, but no, it wouldn't. I'm sure it'd be tempting to push them off into the water. Hey, have the hive in the homestead. Hey, sir, we're late. No worries. Better late than never. Doing some exciting work. Do tell. Are you working with the bees, making some more of that wonderful honey? Oh man, that stuff is so good. I have like 1/3 of my bottle left. My son likes ice fishing. I don't think I would. It'd be too cold. No, but we have an announcement later in the week. Sweet! Having the homestead, do y'all sell your honey? Like, do you have a website or something? Just out of curiosity. Yes, I want to lose some. I'm sure frugal. I think I might have been turning like the boat too fast and they just fall out of the water. Or fall into the water, I should say. Frugal used to do a fishing guide for drunk rich guys. No, not yet. Usually I just word of mouth. Yeah, well, put me down the list on word of mouth because I want another one. But y'all gonna have to hang on just a second. I gotta go to the bathroom. My daughter's not here, so I don't want to end it, but I have to go. So give me 5 seconds. Okay, maybe 20. back. Sorry. I really had to go. Do you ship your honey? That's a good question. Well, I had to go. I really did. She needs the Jeopardy theme song for the break, right? Oh, silly dog. Oops, sorry. You want your stick back? Hey, you want your stick? I don't know who took your stick from you. Whew, I feel better though. Frugal Farmer time's up. We can, but it costs a little more. 65. Well, it was 66 on the computer a second ago, but I'm sure it's dropping. Yep, 65. Doesn't surprise me. Having Homestead, you're an hour away from the Broussards, correct? I think. Is that like an hour, like on this side of the Texas, or next to the Texas border, or an hour that way past them, if I'm correct? Because I want to know. 1 hour to the east of us. North, south, east, west. So that'd be like 1 hour, like toward New Orleans, like hour that way, right? Yeah. I had to think about it, but I just looked at my internal map. It's cooling off in North Carolina. Oh, I bet. Yeah. So that means if I went to y'all's house, I'd still have another hour to go to get to the hive and homestead to get honey. $60 degrees here. Show off. Actually, it's 65 here. It's not bad. What's wrong, baby? What's wrong, baby girl? You done chewing on your stick? Last time I was out there, it wasn't too bad, though. I mean, the wind wasn't super strong like the other day. It was not so much cold as the wind was so strong that it had a bite to it. And I don't like when the wind has a bite. I don't like when that hair curls around my ear either. Temp for the morning, tomorrow morning is 55. Ours, I think, is saying 60 for tomorrow morning. I don't know, maybe 51. Because I clicked on it and it changed. So, guess we'll have to see when it gets here. Because a lot of times they don't get it right. Because I don't think it was supposed to be as cold as it was this morning. This morning was 48. We're out of honey for this year, but the plan is to increase to 30 hives for 2020, so we'll have a lot, hopefully. Oh, I'm hoping so. Because that stuff was good. I mean, I've still got a little bit left. Because I used my honey and your honey to make my elderberry. Yeah, that is a lot of bees. Alright, Daniel, take it easy, man. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for stopping by. How many bees per hive, Amy, and the hive, the homestead? Either one of y'all can answer that. Yes, ma'am. I'll be ending it here shortly, too. And I will see you in your live. Yeah, because it's 7:50. So, I guess I could just end it here, huh? That's what y'all saying. That's what I'm thinking. That way I have time to get some to eat. 10K plus, give or take. Wow. So if you had 30 hives, that'd be 30,000 bees? Wow, that's a lot of bees. I'm just saying. I'm not crazy about bees. I like honey. I just don't like the bees. They scare me. Last couple times I was at Amy's and we'd walk out there to see the goats and we'd walk right by the beehives. And she goes, and this is the bees. And I go, hi bees. And I keep going. She just laughs at me. I was like, yeah, I'm kind of scared of bees. I mean, I appreciate them. I respect them, but they scare me. Ooh, millions. I don't know if I could sleep at night knowing I had millions of bees in my yard. Yes, Amy and Brett Bouchard are doing a 1,500 sub giveaway because they reached their 1,500. Actually, they're almost at 1,600. So they're doing a giveaway trivia thing tonight. And she just posted the link, so. And I'm fixing to end my live so we can go to that live. So anybody wanting to go over there can hit the link. It'll take you to the Broussard homestead. But I'm going to go ahead and thanks, Virgil. I appreciate you dropping by Amy's live tonight. That's awesome. But I'm going to jump off of here so I can make a hot dog or ramen or something. But I want to thank each and every one of you for coming by tonight and hanging out with me. That's so totally cool. Love you guys, and later, and peace. Have a good one. See you next time.